Aries, welcome to your weekly reading for April 28th to May 5th. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. All right, Aries, let's dive in and see what you can expect this week. We are coming off of that new moon in Taurus, a beautiful new moon about its learning lessons. It is designed to help us and help you create stability, security, and really get clear on what your values are and where your lack of self-confidence or the unconscious parts of you are blocking financial stability, financial abundance, financial security in your life. Woo, woo, woo. Look at this. We got the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands. This energy is, woo, and the Knight of Wands at the end. This energy is really fiery. It's very Aries. It is like drive, passion, creativity, desire, conquering. There is this but. And that but, unlike big butts and I cannot like that, but has something to do with a realization around a heaviness or a burden or maybe a childhood wound or a limiting belief. It's like those scars, you know? A bit of pain here around you and your relationship with your finances, your money, and in that realization, there comes a moment for healing. To be really honest with you, a deep cathartic healing. And when you heal, you're able to rewrite your story. Because what you're doing is you're neutralizing the negative attachment that you have. So David R. Hawkins has this whole chart on the map of consciousness, he calls it. You can just Google it, type in like David R. Hawkins map of consciousness, and you'll see it. And in the map of consciousness, it shows when we are in these places of like grief, shame, guilt, embarrassment, resentment, frustration, and you got grief here, Aries. It shows there how we tune into the energy of the universe and the energy we emit out into the universe, and therefore the reality that we experience. And then this past week, I was actually, I did a course, like a day mastermind thing with a Dr. DeMartini. If you don't know who he is, he's a phenomenal person who is just so well educated and a teacher and educator. And he was talking about our brain. And I love learning about the brain, Aries. And just stay with me for a minute here because I think this is going to be really, really helpful for you. I know we're like steering away from the tarot, but I love to intertwine actual knowledge and teachings with our readings because you're here to manifest your dream life. You're here because you're ready to attract happiness, ease, bliss, peace, right? Freedom, fulfillment. So we got to do the work, right? We can't just be like, oh, I'm going to manifest, but I'm going to keep repeating the toxic cycles. Like that's not growth, right? So Dr. DeMartini talks about the amygdala and how the amygdala has valiancy, and valiancy essentially is like a charge. And so when we experience something in our life, we either attach a negative charge or a positive charge, or we neutralize the charge. So for example, if you grew up with parents who were poor, parents who were always worried, stressing out about money, parents who had their own unhealthy relationships with money, or you grew up in an environment where there was a lot of scarcity, lack mindset, then that would have created a negative charge in your subconscious, in your energy field, and now you carry that charge with you in your relationship with money. And this week, you are finally getting to the grand reveal of what that looks like, because you got the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and then you got the 10 of Wands starting off the reading. So it's like you're finally going, holy cow, I have this really, crazy story around money, like I'm not deserving of money, or I'm not worthy of money, or anytime money comes into my life, all of a sudden money leaves my life, or these weird stories that manifest themselves and then really drag people into like poverty mindset, lack mindset. And really, when you master your mindset, which I teach you guys all the time, when you master your mindset, you manifest your dream life. When you master your mindset, you manifest your dream life. And what you're doing here is you're finally realizing the opposition that you have in your life. Maybe you actually even have like an opposition sitting from your 2nd to your 8th house. I don't know. I don't see your chart. I have no idea, right? And what's going on here in this opposition is a realization on an interaction that you have and a dynamic that you have, right? So the words are complement, duality, dependence, differentiation, objectivity, oscillation, interaction around your money. And like this story maybe that like people have to, you have to be with somebody who's rich because you can't make your own money, or like you're not good with money, so somebody else needs to manage your money for you. You know what I mean? Like these weird stories, Aries. And Aries? Yeah, Aries. And this week you're like, dude, I am so fucking done. Like I am up to here. I am done with the story, Shar. And I love this for you because 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Queen of Swords. It's like you were like, and I've declared it. And Aries energy is so powerful because the minute that you light that fucking fire, Aries, and you keep that fire going, you are unstoppable, baby. You are that locomotive. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Queen of Swords. It's like you cut through the caca and you finally are like, let's make this shit happen. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for the financial stability. I'm ready for the wealth. I'm ready to make it happen. I'm ready to experience the emotional fulfillment, the emotional confidence around my money. And one of the most beautiful things that I can share with you is that this week, you got to nourish you because you're healing. You're reprogramming that story inside. You're rewriting that story. Maybe some of you signed up to my money magnet workshop, right? It's down in the description box below if you want to learn how to become a magnet and attract cash flow with ease in your life. I'll even pop up the manifesting money video at the end here. And it says, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. A lot of people think that they got to be in go, go, go. Like, are you the type of person who thinks that if you take a beat from doing something that you're going to get punished? So you're constantly like go, go, go mode and you don't rest. And no, you don't experience reprieve, right? Like, pay attention to these things that are showing up in your life, Aries. 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands, because the minute that you do, the minute that you give space for this landscape to reveal itself, babe, all systems go. Then you become unstoppable. Then you're like, okay, now I got it. I got the story that was blocking me from making that money. Now it's time for me to go make that money. Now become a magnet for that money, attract that money, look into the future and conjure, co-create with the universe this future of financial stability, financial security, waking up every day feeling so free, so fulfilled with my money, having such a good relationship with it, right? The fact that you got Venus as your amulet as well, this is from StarSea Jewels. You can pick it up in the description box below. This amulet is all about helping you to become a magnet for anything Venetian related. Money, relationships, harmony, luxury, sensuality, okay? So when you wear this amulet, you start embodying the energy internally and then you become a magnet for your desires. It's morganite, beryl, and rose quartz. You can pick it up down in the description box below. Let's dive into your love reading here. Remember, all of my courses, how to work with me, sign up to my free mailing list, all that stuff's down in the description box below, okay? 2 of Cups in your love life. 7 of Cups in your love life, and the Moon in your love life. Maybe for some of you, you've been realizing your attachment, right? The attachment that you have in romance and how you feel like somebody has to financially save you. 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Some of you might be breaking up with somebody. Or there might be like, if you're not with somebody long term, you might be like going, shit. Every guy I attract or every woman I attract, all of a sudden I have money issues, or all of a sudden I like get codependent on them and I think that they're the ones that are supposed to like manage my money. I give up my power because I don't feel like I'm smart enough to handle my money or to be on my own, you know? Like these are big revelations that are happening, Aries. And I know that it can feel like, damn, Char, this is kind of like a lot. Yeah, it is. But you're an Aries. So you can handle this. You know, like you can't handle the truth. You can handle the truth. Now it's time to move that ego aside and tune into your higher self, Aries, and make that magic happen, baby. Okay? Like I said, you want to book a session, work with me, it's all down in the description box below. Here's that video on manifesting money I promised you, okay? Thank you so much. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.